Title: Serenity Within Wonder, an Inspirational Journey Through the Double-Slit Experiment. Chapter 1, Light, a Beginning of Questions. At the dawn of modern knowledge, during a time when physics was still taking shape, a curious and tireless mind named Thomas Young stood before a fundamental question: what is light? Is it a particle or a wave? A question that had challenged thinkers for centuries was now transformed by Young into an opportunity for discovery. He devised an experiment, simple in appearance yet profound in meaning. He passed light through two narrow slits and observed the screen behind them. But what he saw exceeded all expectations. On the screen, instead of two light bands, a pattern of brightness and darkness emerged, stripes that, like a cosmic rhythm, displayed order and chaos side by side. This pattern was indisputable evidence of the wave-like nature of light. For the first time, our world witnessed another face of light, not only as a particle in space but also as waves intertwining, interfering, and creating a world of harmony. This discovery was more than a scientific advance. It carried within it a sense of serenity, born from understanding, from seeing order within chaos, and discovering patterns amidst the unknown. Like hearing a familiar melody in the silence of the cosmos, this was our first step toward a deeper comprehension of existence. Chapter 2, A Journey into the Realm of Particles. Decades after Young's experiment, the world of science transformed. New theories emerged, opening fresh perspectives. One of the most important of these developments was the birth of quantum mechanics, a mysterious realm where particles could act as waves, and waves as particles. This seemingly paradoxical idea redefined the foundation of our understanding of nature. Scientists decided to repeat the double-slit experiment, this time not with light, but with matter particles such as electrons. What they observed was beyond expectation. Electrons, too, created an interference pattern. It was as if each electron had passed through both slits simultaneously. Could this tiny particle truly behave like a wave? This question was not only scientific but profoundly human. It showed that reality wears multiple faces. It depends on how and when we observe it. Each electron, until observed, exists in a realm of possibilities, a collection of probabilities that collapses into a specific reality only upon observation. Chapter 3, The Role of the Observer, Consciousness in the Heart of Experience. The simplest questions sometimes lead to the deepest answers. One of the most significant outcomes of the double-slit experiment was the discovery of the observer's role. When scientists attempted to determine the path of each electron, the interference pattern vanished. This time, only two simple bands appeared on the screen, just as expected from classical particles. But why? Simply observing was enough to change reality. This phenomenon sparked a revolution in our understanding of the role of consciousness in the universe. It was as if the world refused to reveal its true face unless left unobserved. Observation was no longer a neutral act, it became part of the experience, part of reality itself. Are we merely passive observers of the universe, or do we actively shape reality? This is a question that continues to intrigue minds. Perhaps only by gazing inward and outward with calm and depth can we discover an answer. Chapter 4, The Meeting Point of Science and Meaning. Where science ends, meaning begins. The double-slit experiment is a bridge between physics and philosophy, between knowing and being. If particles can exist in multiple states at once, why can't we? The universe is not a precise, lifeless machine but a living canvas, colored by our presence. Consciousness, like a soft light, illuminates hidden corners of existence. Perhaps every thought, every feeling, every glance plays a role in shaping reality. Within this experiment lies an invitation to be, to pay attention, to live in the moment. Science is not only a tool for understanding matter but a gateway to self-awareness. Like particles, we are sometimes waves and sometimes particles, sometimes full of potential and sometimes, after a choice, turned into a reality. Chapter 5, Harmony Amidst Chaos. In a world that often appears chaotic and disordered, the double-slit experiment shows us that a hidden order lies beneath the surface. Just as electrons, despite moving randomly, create a regular pattern on the screen, perhaps similar patterns exist in life as well. Every decision, every action, every intention is a wave spreading across the sea of existence. We are part of this interference, a component of this cosmic orchestra. We need only pause for a moment, find a silence within ourselves, and calmly observe this wondrous game. Within this serenity lies a great inspiration, that each moment is a new opportunity for creation, each thought, a seed for another world. We are, as much as we are a tiny particle in the cosmos, capable of being a world in ourselves. Chapter 6, Looking Ahead, with Open Eyes and a Peaceful Heart. Science is like a flowing river, always in motion. The double-slit experiment, though rooted in the 19th century, poses questions that still have no definitive answers. Each new discovery, like a fresh wave, stirs the sea of knowledge. But perhaps the greatest achievement of this experiment is not in its answers, but in its questions. Questions that invite us to look deeper, move slower, and listen more. Questions that, like a gentle whisper, call us on an inner journey. The future of science is bright, but even brighter may be the light that shines from awareness and reflection. If we learn not only to know, but to feel with our whole being, we may be able to build a world that is more harmonious, more peaceful, and more inspiring. Conclusion: a silence filled with meaning. The double-slit experiment is a scientific tale, but not only for physicists. It is a modern myth that invites us to an inner quest, a quest to discover the connection between seeing and being, between observing and creating. In a world growing ever more complex, perhaps true peace lies in embracing that complexity, in understanding that reality is not fixed and lifeless, but alive, dynamic, and shaped through interaction with us. Let us once more, with curious eyes and an open heart, gaze upon that screen in Young's experiment. Perhaps this time, not only electrons, but we ourselves will paint a new design upon that canvas. The end.